probably as good a time as you're ever going to find based on the description you just gave us.
Yeah, it's a great time to sell. People need houses to buy.
All right, now COVID. What's it done? Give me an idea. What's it done to the market?
Honestly, values went up like probably right after that first month of just kind of everyone laying low. Like, what do we do? Kind of what's happening. And then once everyone got their feet back, like we're getting used to this. Rates were amazing and
continue to be.
And it doesn't look like they're going away anytime soon. But
I don't think so.
If you had a house under contract, I think at about 4 that walked away right when it started. I would say a month later, you would have gotten the same house for about $25,000, $30,000 more, maybe 1-2 months later.
Wow.
Once everyone started coming out looking all at the same time. I think the importance of home became very, it was super important to all of a sudden. We're stuck in this place. Like,
I don't want to be stuck in this dump.
Yeah, or like the need for a home with a home office and more flexibility for and you know, you have kids that have to do school now, so you need more space, or just get out of the city and move to Damascus.
Yeah, I think like spouses being stuck together for a long period of time, like, you know, not being able to go out to their workspace, and then the kids at home just kind of made it very apparent that a lot of people needed more space.
There were some flaws in their homes. So they went out looking for better homes, bigger homes, or more flexible, or just more space.
So you didn't see a bunch of fear in the market from people who, you know,
there was in the beginning,
laid
for
off
sure.
left and right.
The first 60 days, I think there was a pause for sure.
Okay.
Probably 60 days.
And then people kind of realized, okay, this isn't as bad, at least in Portland. This isn't as bad as we thought it's going to be. So it opened back up. But there's still people that, and this is part of the reason there's a shortage of inventory, is there's people that don't want people traipsing in and out of their house because of they're still because of COVID. Even though we've adopted all the protocols to you know, bring the sanitizer, wash your hands, wear the mask, only a few people at a time,
all the stuff,
all the social distancing, and all those things have been implemented to give people a level of comfort. There's still people that are just like, no, we're going to hold off, and so we're in a market where sellers are few and far in between, because unless they absolutely have to sell, they're not going to sell because of either COVID, or they're looking out and they're seeing it kind of perpetuates itself. They look and they go, I can't find anything to buy.
Wow.
If I wanted to move up into another house. So
I need to root for COVID. We have a development that we're doing, and we're hoping to build houses this year. So I need to hope COVID lasts in the next year. Is that what I'm understanding,
At least
John?
low rates.
Well,
what?
I don't think you're going to see a glut of inventory no matter what, because there's building permits have been restricted somewhat. And well, one, they're through the roof, so not a lot less people are building. Land, as you know, is very scarce in the Portland market for a number of reasons, and so that's just going to keep inventory low. COVID and all those reasons we just talked about, people that are, you know, they're not, and there's not, people just aren't going to flood the market all of a sudden.
Yeah, fascinating that people would now, if you want to sell your house in Portland, or I'm assuming there's other markets just like this, and you're scared to have people come walk through your house, they ultimately might be costing themselves money in the long run, because this is the time to sell your house.
It's a great time to sell your house.
Probably as good a time as you're ever going to find based on the description you just gave us.
Yeah, it's a great time to sell. People need houses to buy.
Yeah, wow.
We can sell your house virtually. I mean, and so that argument, we can work around that argument and help you sell. We've sold houses virtually. We can go do virtual open houses with the technology on. You know, we can do Facebook Live, Instagram Live. We can do these beautiful video tours. We can go do a FaceTime tour with an out-of-town buyer, or even an in-town buyer if they're not comfortable going through, or the sellers aren't comfortable. And we've sold houses to people that haven't actually walked through the house physically.
I didn't have any concept of that until I went to look for a house in August in Tennessee. And one of the brokers that showed the house was a lady. And we were talking about this, and she said that earlier in the month, she had walked through and shown 2 people, one at night, one in the afternoon and one in the morning, 2 separate houses, using her phone, facing it forward, walking her through and explaining it to them, and they both made offers.
Yeah.
And I think they were up in the Northeast, New York.
FaceTime. They just pop it on FaceTime and walk them through.
Buy a house without ever having been in it.
Yeah. We've sold a number of those like that.
It's an interesting, I personally could never do it. I would have to be in, I'd have to feel it myself, but I know it's happening.
Yeah.
So, and if you're comfortable with it, we're happy to help you.